Esi, my name is Esi Kokui and I have a new video for you today. We're doing What's the Wahala Esi, where I'm going to be talk about something going on in our world today. So right now, it's kind of died down and I don't mean to bring this back up. I'm so sorry I'm recording this late, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the Doja Cat situation. But this is like in honor of her, not in honor, but for her as a person, because I know some people have canceled her and shut her out as a person and as an artist, and that is your complete opinion. And if you feel like you have enough information on the situation and you don't want anything more to do with the lady, then okay, you don't have to watch this, or maybe you just want a little bit more, and so definitely continue to watch this. Let's get into it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this video. Doja Cat, also known as Amala Diamini, Dilamini, I don't know how to say it the right way, but Doja Cat, she's been around for a while. She kind of rose to fame with her viral song Moo, which she just said she was not even taking the song seriously, but that's, sometimes you need a little something to help you, help everyone see the talent that you could potentially have. So she got famous with Moo. From there, she started working, and she came out with Amala first, and that was, I've heard some of it and it's pretty good. And then she came out with Hot Pink, which has Juicy and T and Tamara. And then I think what really put her on the map of okay, we all know who Doja Cat is, was Say So. And then with it being on TikTok, everybody doing the, TikTok, then it became, she had a #1 song. The Say So remix came out almost 3 weeks ago, and it did great. It got #1. It was featuring Nicki Minaj, and it got #1, and it beat the Savage remix, even though it's no comparison. We all winners, boo. Savage remix was #1 the next week, boo. So we're all winners. Okay. But yeah, Say So remix did great, and it was #1, and I was just like, it's coming. I knew it. I was just like, it's coming. Something is coming. Something is gonna come and cancel this girl, because that's what usually happens. People dig and dig and dig until they can just take people off their little pedestal, because nobody likes. I just don't get it. I don't get why people really are just so malicious. But yeah, I guess if you do things, they deserve to be brought out. Not like you ever made a mistake or anything, right? Okay, so basically, after the song went #1, then during that week, things were said about Doja Cat. So #1, there was the fact that she was allegedly it was the fact that she was in these chat rooms with white supremacists. Then, and letting them call her the N-word with the hard ER. She was saying the N-word with the hard ER. And so there's that. Then there is #2. The song that she came out with a racial slur, didn't do nothing. I think that's how you say it. That came out, and it was a song that she recorded in 2015, and she never put it out. Maybe she figured it wasn't that great. Okay, we'll get to that as well. Then #3, about her talking about her hair type. She has 4C hair, as she says, and she was saying how she does not like her 4C hair. And we'll get to that as well. So addressing number one, I feel like I'm addressing it as her, but I'm not her. These are just, again, my opinions and me bringing in facts to support my claims. Because you could talk on Twitter, you can talk on Instagram, but if you don't have the facts, if you don't hear things from people's exact mouths, and maybe you think it's all a saving face, but maybe they're just explaining themselves in ways that you just have conjured up in your mind, that you already know this person, you already know how they're feeling, where they were coming from and things. So yeah, I like to bring all the facts into situations before I don't even like to judge a situation, because honestly, who are we to judge? We are no one to judge, and I'm sure that, yeah, we are just no one to judge. So let me just present you with some facts and kind of give my opinion on it. So first, she addressed it and said that, of course, she was not in white supremacist chats. That's further from the truth. So these tiny chat rooms, the tiny chat that she is in is not a white supremacist chat. You can get in different groups and stuff like that, but it is not meant to be a white supremacist chat. You can search it yourself and see that it's not like promoting and being a white supremacist chat. And also, they monitor conversations. So if you come in doing things like that, you get taken out, you get your comments flagged, all of that. So they're monitoring their site because they don't want things like that happening on their site. A lot of people that are in these chats happen to be white people. You do have to pay for these chats now. She was saying that it's about $30 to pay for this chat. And so, I mean, $30 is not a lot, but like to be in a chat room, you know, sometimes people don't want to pay for that. And the people that are in this chat, a lot of them look like they happen to be white people. So again, the claims were saying that she was, you know, she's racist on these chats, and that she was stripping on these chats. And the people that were actually in a chat with her said that she's never stripped down in her clothes, stripped down from her clothes to be on these chats. What are they to her? She's not paying them. I don't believe she went and found them and is actually paying these people to say these things. They literally went on and said, yeah, the guy that actually like leaked this information, he's been taken out of chats and he's been flagged about things that he said because he is a troll and he does these things, you know. Let's just kind of weigh that also on why the information got out during this time. The guy that had leaked it happened to be a troll. And you know who runs social media and all the negative comments? Trolls. They went on and they said that she didn't do those things. She's never said anything like against black people or whatever on these chats that they've experienced. You know, she's been in other chat rooms with other people, so I can't speak on that. There are some things that she definitely should not have said in those chats, and she's also taking accountability for those things. I feel like when I first saw all of this happen, I just was like, Doja's a troll. You know, she had on her Instagram, on her Twitter, her name was Poop a Rap or something like that. You know, she's a troll. She's always been a troll herself. And she, it's funny at the time, you know. And so I think that she's embodied that. She's said before that she goes into these chat rooms and it was a way of getting away from life and all the bad things going on in her life, and just a way to vent. And then people in the chat rooms were attacking her too when she wasn't famous, and she just started making fun of them back and started twisting the words that they said to her, and you know, doing the same things to her, but making it seem like they don't have power over her. And I feel like that is a constant thing she tries to do, like with the song. like with having poop of rap. Like, people will say she's not a good rapper, so she's gonna put that there. I'm the poop of rap. I feel like she does things, she does a lot of taking what people say and twisting it to make it a more positive experience and making it seem like it doesn't have power over her, over other people. So, not saying that what she did was right. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying this is probably her mindset, because she said it. She takes the things that they said and she twists it back. And I feel like when I first saw everything, I was like, she's just trolling. She's literally just trolling. Like, if anybody knows Doja, she trolls. She does that. She literally said she's gonna show you her boobs when she gets to #1, and she didn't. She's a troll. And yeah, that's just, I feel like her, but I get it. Some people aren't. They're not accustomed to Doja. They're not accustomed to the way she talks and does things. So it is just like she's a self-hating white black girl. So, and as for the song, if you don't know this term, I'm gonna put it right here. It's a term to ridicule African Americans who have experienced police brutality, but claim they haven't done anything. And so it's a term to do that. And she said she heard the term and she wanted to use it in a song to kind of take back the power and, yeah, take back the power and do that. But she did realize that, you know, that's not a song that was good. First of all, she hated all the lyrics in the song, and she didn't think that it was like people would understand what she was trying to do with the song, and it just wasn't a good decision as well. So that's why the song never came out, but of course it was leaked. So again, she's taking accountability for the things. And then third, with the 4C hair, yeah, so I have 4C hair, and I know you guys feel like this is just, she did something, I'm defending it. I'm just giving facts to something, or like different perspectives to things, because you guys are given information and it's just, okay, we're all supposed to cancel Doja. We're not supposed to understand her. We're not supposed to figure out where she came from in these situations, because honestly, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of you have not followed Doja from the beginning, and not that I've followed her exactly from the beginning, but I watch her lives. I'm obsessed with her, but I'm also able to hold people accountable. Definitely the chat room, how she was talking was not okay. Definitely the song was not okay. Definitely the way that she put this out on social media was not okay. But I understand her frustrations with 4C hair. It can be really difficult. People have memes all the time of talking about how it's a full day's job to go through and comb your hair, wash your hair, style it and take it out, do all that. It's a lot. It literally can be a full day's worth. Wash day is a lot. People talk about it, but it's, you know, it's accepted in the way that they bring it. And yes, there's always a right way to say things, and there's always a way that people can be way more receptive to it. But and like I said, she shouldn't have said it in the way that she was saying it on social media. But I feel like if she was even just talking to her friends who all have 4C hair, that post those memes every day, they would feel the same way as well. Okay? It's just the whole rhetoric of canceling someone. It's popular. It's what people want to do. They want to cancel someone. They want to find that reason. And I don't think that she hates herself, because she wears her natural hair out. She does. She just wears wigs as well, which is what I do. And it doesn't mean that I hate myself. I do not hate myself. I do not hate my hair. I absolutely love it. I had a wash day yesterday, and I was just like brushing my hair, and I'm like, wow, I absolutely love my hair. I love how the elasticity is. I love the moisture that it just has. As soon as I put I use Shea Moisture in it, it just looks great, and I love my hair. but I don't always want to deal with my hair a lot of the time, which is why I wear wigs more than half of the time. But I don't hate my hair. I don't hate myself. And yeah, I just think that she shouldn't have said it in the way that she said it, but I really don't think she hates herself. She hates black people. She hates her hair. It's just a lot of work. And I'm sure that some people that do not have this hair texture, don't understand it and just want to be like, oh, well, I love my hair. Why do you hate your hair? No. It's not needed. You don't understand. Okay? Have a seat. Should I put a seat up for you? Have a seat right there. Okay? Because, like I said, I have issues with my hair. And I don't always know the best way to style it and stuff like that. I don't hate myself. And I know there's a ton of other girls that also do the same thing. They wear wigs or they wear braids. It may not even be wigs, it may be braids, which is another natural hair protectant style. So yeah, I'm just a little confused. I'm a little confused, but I get it. Like, I get your side to it, because it just looks like yeah, it just looks crazy. All these things that kind of all tie together that make it seem like this girl does not love herself, that she hates her black side, and she just wants to capitalize off of it. Even, I think there was something said in the chat room where she's like, I love that I'm a light-skinned black girl, and that I can, that I'm thick, and I'm blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and, you know, I didn't see that part of the video. I didn't watch all of them, so, yes, I cannot completely speak on that. But I honestly don't think that she's being serious when she does these things. I honestly feel like she's a troll. And even if she's joking, people still feel like you shouldn't joke about things like that. For sure. I am a dark-skinned woman who, you know, definitely feels that light-skinned women have way more of a privilege than I do. That's another talk for another day. I don't know if she honestly does believe that. I can't speak for her on that scope, but my personal opinion is that she does not, like, she's a troll. She's a troll, and she's having fun in that way, and she just has to do a better job. She needs to do a better job of discerning how to say those things and how to really get her point across in a way that just doesn't, like, always look like she's making a joke and a mockery of black people, of black hair, of black lifestyle, because it will be taken away that way, especially with her having the platform that she has. So she just has to do a better job. I mean, well, she's only 24. I know you guys are saying, I knew better at 24, I knew better. Yes, I knew better too. And it makes it crazy that, you know, these things happen. Not even like 2 years, 3 years ago, it was happening this year, except for the song. That song came out 5 years ago, or she made it 5 years ago. So yeah, I would just say, before you try and cancel someone, try and understand them. I really absolutely hate cancel culture. Even though people don't really get canceled a lot of the time, they still have supporters and stuff like that. But I hate the whole rhetoric of people don't have, like, people can't be forgiven. You make a mistake and you're done for. You will be held to that standard, even if they're allowed back in the you know, entertainment world, and people are buying their music and stuff like that. That will always hang over their heads, that they're this racist, that they're part of white supremacy, blah blah blah. Like, bruh, you never made a mistake, you never stole, you never did anything that you just don't want people to label you as a liar, a stealer, or whatever. Like, please. If you don't want that done to you, then don't do it to other people. And like I said, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? If God wants to punish them for their actions, then let him do it, but no one asked you. Basically, no one asked you. So, but definitely have your opinions. And if you don't want to listen to her music anymore, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself just to make me or her or anybody feel good. Do it for yourself. But also have the facts and try to understand your artist, because you're listening to their music to as an escape, as a way to feel good and stuff like that. But you know, they go through things. They go through the same things. The things that you connect on with them, they go through even more that they don't share. So try and understand that this is a woman that grew up without a father. That this is a woman that grew up without a father. Her black father is not that connected to her black side. Yes, she knows some of them, but she's not that connected to them. Grew up in California. I think it's a very like bougie part of California too. I'm not sure, but yeah. And is getting exposed to these things. There's a lot of things that I did not know about myself, about being a black woman, about being an African woman, until I went to college. That was 18 years of my life that I did not know. She was not afforded the same opportunities I was. You know, a lot of people aren't. So you guys gotta give time for people to understand and like learn. They're learning. And when they're learning, it doesn't help if you hold things over their head every single time. It doesn't help. Like, y'all gotta be a little more sensitive and human, just like we have to be human and understand situations that may be going on in the world and have sympathy towards that, like, you know, racism and all those things. You gotta be human and sensitive towards the people that you're putting up on this pedestal. Why are you also kicking them down? And that's just what I'm saying. But like, yeah, that's it on What's the Wahala Esi today. Thank you so much. If you want to hear more conversations about things like this, definitely comment down below and I will get to it. I want to do this more often, but I want to hear your guys' opinions as well on what you want to hear from me. Wow, there's a helicopter. Well, as the helicopter passes by and you hear it in the background, just know that I really appreciate you guys for listening. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, share, all that jazz. Love you guys.